Hello, everyone. I'm Obi Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. So, hello again, everyone. Hello, Kenoon. Hello, iPhone. Thanks for joining in. Hello, Julie, Hakuso, and Ivy on YouTube, and everyone watching on Facebook and Twitch. Of course, if you're watching on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once. So if you don't see my face in the top corner, very likely I cannot see your comment right now, but I'll always go back and reply, as always. So I hope everyone's doing well. Now another wonderful Friday for us to come together and meditate. And of course, for Fridays, it's our night for us to have a longer silence, an opportunity to practice in that silence a little bit more. It's actually very beneficial to have more time in silence because while of course having guidance can be very helpful, but as you start to practice more and more, having time in silence can be very, very helpful. Oh, okay. So my audio is a little faint today, a little odd. Let me see. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay. Sometimes it might also be me. I'm just a little quieter than usual. Okay. Thank you very much for letting me check. Hello, Gunya. Thanks for joining on Facebook. And hello, Ana Maria on YouTube. So, as always, Fridays is our day of level 4. So as we practice together, remember, take your time, take it easy. There's no need to force, no need to push, no need to rush. Take your time. So as we practice, relax, and let's enjoy this mini vacation together. So let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take in a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Take in a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. Allow yourself to first be comfortable. You don't have to be perfect, but feel perfect. Well, many of you hear me say this all the time, but it's important to remind yourself as we practice more and more, we tend to feel the need to look perfect, looking like you know what you're doing, when in reality, we already know what to do. So just do that. Relax your body, relax your mind. Allow us to get to that calm state of meditation. And as we practice, it's us learning to slow down, to let our mind be still, calm, and peaceful, as much as we're able to, but also not forcing or pushing. As we meditate, we're learning how to take a step back, to allow it to happen naturally, not forcing something to happen, not even trying to make it happen. Simply experiencing. Just like the visualization. The visualization is a way to help us focus. You don't need to see it. It's more a bonus. If you put too much emphasis on seeing, you might start to try too hard, add pressure or tension, causing us to do it the wrong way and create bad habits in our meditation. We're finding that balance of relaxation and awareness. When the balance is just right, everything will fall into place the way it's supposed to. And even if it's not quite in place yet, it's okay. Make adjustments little by little. Again, you don't have to be perfect. Allow yourself to adjust when you need to. The practice of meditation is not only just to help us slow our mind, to help our mind be clean and clear, but also in that clarity, you get to know yourself better. The clarity helps us see our good points and our bad points. And it's a good thing to see. When you know your strengths, you can work on them to be better. And when you know your weaknesses, you can start to work on them. When you have that clarity, it helps you be better. As we're all human beings, there's always something we can work on. But many times, we don't even realize what we need to work on. So having some clarity can be very beneficial. So of course, we start with relaxation. Allow your body to feel nice and comfortable. Then allow your mind to be calm and peaceful. And little by little, everything falls into place, allowing us to experience a little bit of peace, a little bit of calm, and that little bit starts to grow. Just take your time. Relax your body, relax your mind. Now, let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean, and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. It's a light of peace, love, compassion. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our body, filling our body with light. Then let this light shine out from you, filling the room. And let this light spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding city, filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces. Filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world, and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish for ourselves, for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sappe Buddha Parapata Pache Nanjayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Je Narakam Pantami Sapaso Sapaputanupavena Sapatamanupavena Sapasankhanupavena Saddha Soti Bhagwantu Te. Now, very gently, And at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you like, as we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? Take a moment to notice how you feel now that we finished the meditation. It's what we like to call considering, taking the time to check and see what worked, what didn't work. As each time we meditate, it's either a good session or an almost good session. There are no bad sessions. It's an opportunity to see how we're doing. Noticing how you feel can be a great way to help you gauge to see how you're doing. When time flies, it's usually pretty good. When you feel your body was at ease most of the time, that's also very good. You see or just feel good. Those are all very good. Each time we meditate, it's taking the time to notice those little differences. Sometimes it's very, very similar. Sometimes it's very different. Allow yourself to experience. And if you ever have questions, always feel free to ask. So now, I open the floor to you all if anyone has any questions or wonders. Also, hello Ezekiel, hello Akshi here on Zoom, and hello Ellen on YouTube. So, are there any questions or wonders? Oh, I see one from Hakuzo already. Thank you, Hakuzo on YouTube. He says, what happens to people when they spend most of their day meditating? Okay. This is actually a great way to help you improve your meditation quickly. Not everyone has time to meditate all day. That's why it's great if you have the opportunity to go on a retreat. Sometimes a one-day retreat, half-day retreat, it can be quite beneficial. Also, it's an opportunity to meditate longer. As I did mention that I want to eventually change Fridays to be a longer session also. That way, those who want to keep going can keep going. If you can't go, it's okay to push pause or go on and do what you gotta do. Because it's online, you don't have to sit here the whole time. But at least have the opportunity to try it longer while you're at home. The thing is, when you have more opportunity to sit longer, like I showed you guys before, when we meditate a certain amount of time, like most places, they usually meditate for 20 minutes. In my opinion, that's too short. The reason is because you're just starting to feel okay, and then, okay, that's it. It usually takes about 20 minutes for us to kind of get in the mood or get into that groove, right? Usually it takes about that time. Some of us, quicker, great. That's with more practice. It happens that way. But for some of us, it takes that whole 20 to 30 minutes to get it to the right spot. So that's why all of my sessions are at least 35 to 40 minutes. And this session is about 45 to almost 50 sometimes, depending on the day. So you'll notice that as you have more time to meditate, especially with silence, if you know what you're doing. So if you're still brand new to meditation, a lot of silence is actually more detrimental at first, because then your mind just keeps on going and keep thinking and thinking because we're so used to it. But after some training, you're practicing, okay, start to work yourself up, understanding if your mind's going like this, to let go, how to center ourselves. Once you start to know the basics and then have longer silence, that's when it becomes very beneficial. You start to become your own teacher. You start to let go a little bit easier, a little bit easier. And especially when it's long practice, consistently. Especially, for example, like 7-day retreats. Those can be very wonderful. Unfortunately, we don't have many in US or Canada. I know our main center in Thailand, they are able to hold these 7-day ones. And for the monks, we usually go for 2 weeks. We go for 2 weeks of just a meditation. It's also a good way to recharge and put the phone down. We are like our monks nowadays, especially our temple. We're workaholics. Look at me. Well, but the good thing is because I'm teaching meditation and I'm practicing myself, I'm not overly going crazy. But depending on the duty you have in the temple, it can get quite stressful. just like any other job. So yes, even a monk, it's kind of an occupation. It's kind of a job. But the good thing is, if you are practicing correctly, it doesn't feel like a job. It's just you're able to share, like what I'm doing here. So what happens is, as you practice more and more, if you have that opportunity to do it for a long time, your mind starts to quiet down. You're starting to feel you gain a deeper awareness. It's very interesting because when you start to do it, especially for those who've done 1 day retreats or week retreats, you'll realize that by the third day, usually by the third day, you're a lot more calm. If you only have 1 day, your meditation tends to improve. You feel like you're able to calm down a lot easier. But by the third day, if you're able to do like a week, by the third day, that's when you start to really mellow. But it's not mellow boring, it's mellow enjoyment. Where as you might be enjoying something, it's like life roller coaster is ups and downs like this. But after you get this mellow state, it's like, yay. But there's no dip. It's a very gentle, you're still enjoying, but you don't go up and down that much. You have much more stable mind. From there, your meditation experience starts to go in deeper because of that consistent practice a lot of meditation. Like for our retreats, at least for the monks, we usually get about the first week we might have maybe 4 to 6 hours a day, and then by the second week, or no, let's say the first 3 days instead. The first 3 days is like 4 to 6 hours of meditation, and then after that, our bodies has gotten used to it again, and then we go to 8 to 10 hours depending on not straight, no, like different sessions, but we start to do it for 8 to 10 hours a day, and then it helps you go in deeper. But when you actually have the time and you get the opportunity, definitely go for it. Uh, we'll see. When we come back, I I've always been thinking of doing an online retreat where you guys can just join in anytime and I'll just be here chatting and meditating with you all. But we'll see. I have to go figure out how that will work. But that's definitely an idea for the future. Okay, thank you for your question. Okay. Oh, here's another question. All right, Hakuzu says, why is it in the age of fast internet and interconnectivity, more and more people are feeling less connected to others? Yeah, the reason for this is because think of it as technology increases, we have everything at our fingertips quicker and quicker, right? So when we have those connections to everything quickly, it hasn't had time to form a bond. There's not much. It's not like building a bridge. It takes time. This one's like you just put a stick over and you're walking across and you're done, right? So what's happening is because we're able to connect so quickly, but we're not truly connecting. We're not truly creating bonds with other people. Think of going to the grocery store. I can remember when I was a kid, adults would talk. They didn't know each other. They'd have time to just chat and just like, oh, okay, like be in a line, just talk to whoever, random strangers. And it'd be very, very normal. We'd always have a connection. I remember around during COVID, everyone was just masking up. Everyone was always scared, being far away from each other. I happened to meet someone in line, and we started chatting with our masks on, so we couldn't really hear each other anyway. But we were doing our best, and it's a connection that we need. This is unfortunate that while we are connected here online, in a way, it's just it takes time to build a true connection. Like for all of you who I've been seeing so many times, a lot of you I've only seen your name on the YouTube list. For example, Hakuzo, Ivy, Anna Maria. I know Ellen. I've met her before. I've met Julie before. But you guys, I've seen your names, and I feel connected to you, even though we've never really got to meet yet. I'm sure you had the same feeling with me because we've got to experience this connection, building this connection together. That's where the technology has helped us build a connection. But in general, most people are just, if it's just about getting things, everything tends to be turns into a transaction. It's just get this, get that, done, gone. And then you might have friends on the internet, but then you don't really hang out. even if you're hanging out by chatting, sometimes you don't hang out like that either. So the connections just goes down. This is why there's less connection with people. And actually, the animation Wally did a pretty good job. How everyone has high tech stuff. They're just sitting on a chair, floating everywhere. They could be talking to friends that they've never actually seen with their eyes, like in person. And then suddenly, the two that happen to fall off their chair to help each other, and then they have a connection. They have an actual meaningful connection. So, yeah, this is the sad thing about technology. As technology advances, yes, we'll get everything quicker, faster at our fingertips. But if we don't take the time to spend to create meaningful relationships with others, we're still not as connected as we should be. So, yeah, that's definitely part of it. Okay. So I hope you all, as technology continues to progress, still have time for the ones who are important to you. Start with your family, relatives here and there, your friends, not just meet online only. While at the same time, the great thing is when you're very far apart, you can still connect. Like my siblings and I, we're very very close. They're in California. I'm in Canada on the east side, so we're literally the other side of the country, or different countries, but other side of the continent. But thanks to the internet, we're able to keep in touch, and we hang out, chat all the time, as if we've been living together all the time. So that's one good thing about technology. But like I said, you have to make those connections. But if we're only just transaction, there's no connection. It just feels no different than talking to a machine, sadly. So this is what happens. So, like I said, use our technology, use our tools the right way. Thank you for your question. Okay. Any other questions or wonders? Okay, then, as always, let you guys know again, I am going to be leading tomorrow for our inner peace time, as usual. And also, I want to give you a blessing before we go. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling. Let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, see you guys next time. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. Take care, everyone.